Hello everyone, it's Mahjong Monday. I'm tired. Cause it's freaking chilly outside, and it's making my brain run slow. But that's not gonna stop me, baby. My legs don't work, but my freaking hands do. A little. So let's freaking see, baby. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna try and get my VODs for Instars in Time edited and uploading today, because I know they're late, but I have 213, and I want to get those up as soon as possible. Or West, Dora is 9, so you got 4 pair 7, 2 pair 3 pair 6, 7, 5 East pair red. We're stacked. We're rolling it. Probably ditch the East first. Ugh. Very crunchy today. Should probably take some pain meds later. Some Tylenol. I was a little worried I wasn't going to get to discard anything. We were just going to skip my turn. Thank you. 2-4 is our weakest, except for the 5 so, but that at least has some value. Well, that answers that question. We could go for Toy Toy. It could be fun. Yeah, I'm very crunchy. I'm just a little frozen. Because it's so cold. I was having trouble swinging my legs out of bed this morning. I'm glad I didn't have anything more intensive planned for today, because mouse clicking is about where I'm at. Yo, Sophie, welcome in. How you doing? Hope things are well. Pog? Sounds awesome. I've been smashing my head against figuring out where to fucking start with AP Dirtbag. But mad respect on that programming grind. Dang it. Felt good about my hand. We're really early on the Toy Toy train. But that's good. That's a huge step. There's the 9. Oh yeah, white on light gray is interesting. That's good. Oh weird, my entire OBS just flickered. That's a good sign, I'm sure. But that's good. I'm glad you're getting to to iterate on that. I'm excited to see where Riichi Advanced goes going forward. It sounds like a really cool project. American Mahjong still baffles me. Just in its entirety. The rules, the structure, the fact that they change the rules every year. Just baffling. Yeah, I think I have a better grasp of like how Dirtbag is structured. I really need to ask the devs for some clarifying information because they've offered, you know, they're like, oh yeah, if you have any questions or if you need any resources or anything, just let us know. It's so cool that you're doing this, and I'm like, oh god. um, but I'm like trying to find the source of a library that's being referenced. Oh, I don't know why dirtbag is still a disallowed term. Let me fix that. It's fun to play. I'm just trying to figure out how to No, it should be fine. It should be an allowed term now. I just don't know how we got this far without me having to make that decision. Um but fucking for real, really. So I'm just trying to I was gonna try and change a mission goal, but I'm thinking about like my approach. And I think my first goal should be to change the mission unlock. Instead of complete previous mission, unlock next mission. Like desync it. Because that's one of the things in what we're doing, right? Is that you would receive a mission unlock as an item. And so if I can figure out how to override that method and do it separately, then I feel like I have a good start. And then I need to look into how I'll probably look into like I think Brotato is the other. It has a like an AP integration, so I might just look at their source code and see how they connect to the AP client because I really don't know how that works. But anyway, I need to do that, but I was just looking through the code trying to find where a library is defined, and it just made my head hurt. Because it's bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, oh, I'll just, my goal for today is to, like, write an override script. And, like, if I can change a mission, then if I can write that script, then I can do anything. And then I just spent the whole day digging through code, and I was like, I have to lie down. I can't do the thing I set out to do today. I'm too tired. Okay, we didn't deal in, which was my goal. My goal was to not deal in. So we did good. But yeah, so today I'll get some videos rendering and then probably do a little bit more digging. Because there's like a chapter manager in Dirtbag, so like trying to find where that's defined and how it works so that I can modify what's passed to it. Because that's its own defined class, which I think in Godot is you have to use like extension hooks instead of script extensions. So it's like more annoying and can't be done entirely within the editor. So I think my best bet is to figure out how to pass it different arguments instead of modifying the class itself. I think that's a better approach. Just because then I am minimizing the amount of like weird shit I have to do. I don't know why scripts that start with a class definition are more complicated. That's just how the Godot editor works, I guess. But we're learning. Wow, they did just hand themselves 3 Dora. That's terrifying. Yucky. And they probably have a flush, just given what their hand looks like. Okay, cool. We're good. Didn't deal in. I'm happy. These two can fight all they want. I'm in second. We move on to East 3. But yeah, it's been exciting because I like coding. But it's been tiring and frustrating because I haven't gotten to do any of the coding. Right? I'm still trying to understand the structure so that I can start the coding. I'm also very much more used to the I don't know if it's particularly old school, but like I'm my experience is in Java. So I'm much more used to strictly typed and more rigidly defined, or I guess syntactically defined scope as opposed to indent defined scope. And so like I'm like, I just feel like this would look better with a pair of curly braces around. See, I don't mind that as much as I mind, like, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around this file structure. I'm just trying to hold it in my head. And it's frustrating that I can't do that right away. Like, I just want to, if I can hold the system in my head, then I'm fine digging through for syntax errors and all that stuff. I don't know. There's also the, like, there is a pressure aspect to it where, like, I'm doing this for fun and it's something I really want to do. So, like, I have an intrinsic motivation to do it. But, like, more people are discovering the thread. And going like, oh, wow, this is cool. And so I'm like, oh, fuck, now other people want me to do this. And so it's not a ton of people, right? It's like a handful of folks. But they're like, oh shit, Riichi Mahjong in AP. And I'm like, now everybody's relying on me not sucking at this. Which I think was always going to be a factor, but... So when I spend a day looking at documentation and feeling defeated, I'm like, oh no, I don't even have anything I can I can bring home to you know, show my family. Sorry, kids. No roast beef on the dinner table tonight. I could cold reach here, and it's probably smart to cold reach here. But I'm like, but what if I improve my weight? Or get an Ipeco? Okay, now I will call reach because I have Ipeco. I was gonna call reach if I succeeded at one of the two things. Although I guess if I improved my weight with Pinfu, then I could avoid calling reach so that I would be open to Ipeco. Wavering over what approach to use to try to pick up Saki cards. Through the code line by line and figure out if there are any obviously not behaving. Oh yeah, that's a lot. I think it's also because like just trying to find where stuff is defined is hard. Because stuff is instantiated by scene, it's like more complex to find stuff than if it was instantiated like in a central place. And then trying to find out what is from existing like imported libraries, like add-ons, and then what is defined in the scope of the game itself. Like, is a character library included in Dialogue Manager, or is it, right? Like, hello, welcome. So doing the digging has been tiring, but I've been taking breaks. I've been trying to give myself space. I should ask Paranoodle. I've been waffling on what to ask about because I'm like, I don't want to come in with like 4,000 questions that I could answer on my own. And I think it's that sort of like decision paralysis is not helping me. How is what AGDQ race were you watching? No, that's live. I was looking through. I didn't see anything super interesting to me. I'll probably tune in at some point for something, but I didn't have anything in mind. Oh, Jazzpunk is happening. Jazzpunk is a neat game. I have not played it, but I've seen several like partial playthroughs. It seems just like really weird and neat. No, I don't need the 8 there. Because I have the 3-4. I think the 6 even is extraneous. ZA run? I saw that in the schedule as like rank F or whatever, which I assume is working up from Z. I haven't played ZA yet because that shit's expensive. But it sounds neat. I wonder what kind of weird exploits or strats they're gonna employ. Not gonna lie, when I was looking through the schedule, I kind of can just control F'd, like, whatever 8F was couching for. I was like, let's see what ADEF is doing. Raid on Friday was good. We got down to like 43.9, I want to say. Execution was a little sloppy, but you know, it was our second session, so, and our first one was before the new year. But yeah, with current gear and stuff, we're probably pretty close to clear, I would say. We're the thing we're struggling with the most right now is what is the mechanic called? The one where you have to like get in rows and be with your partner with the same length timer. That one is really burning us. So we're getting through that with heals, basically. Frog Tarage 1. Just reading the timer and stuff is rough. I've been having a good time doing callouts. Callouts have been very fun. For M5, it's just been a blast. And we picked up a caster who it was their first time raiding with us, but they've run this tier before. But it was at least this part of the tier. But it was their first time raiding with us on Friday, and that was really fun. They were helping with auxiliary callouts, which was really nice. And that was just a blast. I really like them. So it's been fun. I am excited and dreading M6, which I think is the best combination of emotions. But I'm having a lot of fun with M5 so far. It's just been great. But we've gotten really good at everything leading up to that. The spotlights and the light parties and pairs and stuff, that's been really clean. So I'll probably watch another, or I'll watch the Hector guide again tomorrow just to refresh for Wednesday. But I feel pretty confident in everything up to that point. It's stuff after that that I gotta watch. I'm not good at reading the frogs after that because I always forget to pre-position for the like north south or east west or whatever. So I always end up on the wrong fucking side because I'm so preoccupied with everything else. Ooh, Sonic Adventure. That's fun. I need to re-scrub through and search for games that I like and not just like runners and commentators that I like. There we go. That's on Tenpai at least. Yeah, it's like we don't need 100, but it would be nicer to clear it up because that saves us a lot of resources. Rather than having to futz around and fucking everything up. It wouldn't have been smart, but I could have had... I could have won on that tile. Melee LB timing is also different depending on if you get a bonus or not. Okay. There we go. That's what I needed. Is this enough? Probably not. Oh. Just barely. Oh, my back is not happy with the weather. It's just been... The problem is we've been having the, like, swingy stuff. Especially with this, like, most recent weather pattern that's been swinging down into the States. And so we've been having, like, 60 degrees and then 10 degrees. It's just not fun for my body. Because we're getting all the pressure shifts and temperature shifts and stuff. We're west, Doras, 8-mon. Alright, we're sitting pretty. Cold by Hong Kong standards, so it's a nice summer for most Americans. I just think it should get to be like 60 all the time whenever I go outside. Oh, minus 15C, that is rough. That is rough. It's not that cold here right now. It's pretty cold. You know, it's like icy. But I think the big thing is I feel like recently my Renaud's has been getting worse. So just like my hands and feet are freezing all the time. Even inside, when we have like the heat on. And then the temperature and pressure shifts are just doing a number on my bones. So I've been wearing like nice fluffy socks, which has helped somewhat with my feet. I don't know how to do it with my hands. I feel like I'm just... Because I can't like wear gloves inside all the time. Oh, fuck me. So like I just don't know how to keep my hands warm. The worst part is when I have to wash my hands, because like no matter, even if I'm cranking the tap on hot, it always comes out cold at first. So then I had to put my cold hands into cold water, and I was just, ow. It's not fun. I used to be a big winter apologist, and now I'm like, no, 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 please just give me autumn. Please give me autumn. Winter is too much for my poor body. Socks are good. I like socks. The problem is, because like I try to sleep in socks because that way when I wake up, my feet haven't been, you know, frosting all day or all night. But I like kick them off when I'm asleep. I got 2 melts in pair. Well, 2 pairs, but... That early reach is not fun. God damn it. I mean, it's not me dealing in, at least. I almost had Sanshoko. Yeah, I just, oh, poor little hands and feet. Sancho Chanta, yeah. I'm just chilly all the time. Even when it's like, it's not super cold outside. It's the changes. Like, it really is the changes in shifts in temperature that are getting me. More so than the actual, like, it being cold outside. Because the pressure fucking kills me. Ugh. But I have had a nice, nice time hanging out with friends recently. I've been trying to, like, make sure that I'm giving myself more social space. So I picked up playing Sands at Blake Manor, which a friend got for me. I've been playing that with my Notebook Mystery crew, and that has been a blast. It's a pretty solid game. It's got some issues, but just like voice lines cutting off early and stuff. Like it's a little unpolished, but it's a fun game to like try and build your mental map of who knows what and who's embroiled in what mysteries and stuff. So that's been really nice. And that's been a nice reprieve from the fucking hell of just digging through code. So I might play a little bit more of that later today if I'm not having to go lay down. So I think the goal here is we try and get lucky on Aura, right? If we can get those 8s to be Aura. Because otherwise this is not a terribly big hand. Getting the extra reach bet would be nice. Cool, we get the extra reach bet. Ah, no Aura. That's a shame. We do pull up into third at least. 7-so would have given me Pinfu. Yeah. I thought about it. I had the 7, 8, 9 I originally had for Ipeco purposes. But do this. I think that gives us slightly more options. We could have taken that, discarded the 3, 4, 5, and gone for Chanta, but open Chanta is not the best idea. This is also not the best idea. Because, like, what's even the point? The ones are out. Yeah, no, this was a foolish decision. Should have ditched the 1, 2 instead. Kept the 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Because then I would have given myself an opportunity to pick up another Dora, potentially. That was just very short-sighted. There's the 4th one, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of locked into it now. Another 9 could be something. Just pick up one and make it a triple or something. Just like that. And we're one tile off of Chanta. But that's just my foolish decisions. But yeah, a lot of my issue with modding Dirtbag has just been where to start, which is a personal issue, right? Not an issue with the game. Just trying to decide if I'm getting Jinshan closed is 3. Yeah, but like I can't get a 1 is the thing. Like, it would have been worth if I had been able to draw one, but it was a very risky play. And I deal in. At least it's just 2 on. It's not the worst. I'm back and forth, but... Oh, yeah, you were implementing more American cards. 6, 8. 2 red. We'll keep the 1. It's the 2, so for now. I would get red soon. But I didn't. Nice. I'm glad. It seems like you've been on a roll. A lot of this stuff. I'm excited to see where Reach Advance goes. Nice. So how does it work? Because I know you usually have to like pay a fee to get a card for American. So is it like, are these like older like non-current cards that you're adding the rule sets for, or like are they current cards but like you're paying some sort of fee to... I don't know. These 3 cards are all paid. Okay. I just know that, like, taking something that is paid and then making it available to other people gets complicated very quickly. So I have 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. What am I doing? Ipeko does not serve me here. I mean, I could go for Toy Toy, but that's not smart. I mean, I'm doing it because now I've made the choice. Two of them reach out to creators. Okay, and they just got you a copy. Sick. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, because I wonder to what extent it's like... Because they're, like, licensing the rules. I wonder to what extent people who would play on Riichi Advanced are considered, like, not really losses. I mean, the idea of losses in terms of, like, sales that you don't make is fucked anyway. Oh, hey, I'm not in last. But I wonder how much of it is like, well, they're not really losses because those people wouldn't be playing in person anyway because they're looking to play on a digital client. So like, right, the same idea where with like stuff that's being pirated, it's like a lot of the people who pirate stuff are not people who would have purchased it. So like it's not really I mean obviously yeah, for it's a cross the bridge when we come to it situation. Um I think I don't have a lot of energy left in me. I don't think I can go for another hour. I know this is shorter than I usually do. But I will do a 10x summon. We'll do our summon tickets as well. I want to try and get Elisa because I like her. So let's do these and then I'll wrap up for today. Right, the code is open source, and so you make the card open source by extension. A gorgeous dress. Wow. Alright, let's drop our 10x summon. This is one I saved from a couple weeks ago. Here we go. We're gonna draw Elisa. First try. Hell yeah, we didn't. Since they're just game rules can't be copyrighted. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that because like I know one of the big things with recipes um recipes are hard to copyright because they are instruction lists. So that's why on every fucking recipe website you've ever seen, they give like 40 paragraphs of their life story because the story can be copyrighted. And if the instructions are part of the story, then they get to, right? So, yeah, that's interesting that it's I guess somewhat similar. That's really neat. I don't know, copyright is interesting. It's a strange beast. But okay, I know it's been a short stream, but I'm so tired. And I'm very cold. So I think I'm gonna go wrap up in a blankie. Can I send y'all off to somebody? Let me take a look. I'm just so chilly. Oh my goodness, my stream deck is failing to exist. I could just send y'all to GDQ. Fuck it. Nah, I'll send you to my friend Tazzy. He's doing some art. Good, yeah, we don't need a raid. Just have fun. Watch your AGDQs. Watch your stuff. Work on your things. So, have fun. Good night. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm hoping we make some good progress on raid this week. I have if you're ever interested in watching, I have my time-stamped VODs of the raids up on my YouTube, including our best poll. I have those for archival purposes, so we can look back and see where we messed up, where we need to improve. But those are available for anyone to peruse, if you are so inclined. Otherwise, I'll see you all on next time, whether that's next Mahjong Monday or Wednesday. We're raiding, and then we're continuing in Stars in Time, which is so fun. It's a fun game. Bye, everyone.